There we go. Oh, pardon me.
Nope. Okay, so there it is. So welcome back to our weekly top 10 dividend hunting thingy jig that we do.
It's so weird whenever you have that up because it's like a 10-second delay.
I know it is.
It's like, what's going on? That was like 10 seconds ago.
So we have no comments, so we are going to plow right into the actual list. If you're new, tuning in for the first time and checking it out, you can always post whatever tickers you want us to evaluate, and we will do it in the very beginning of each live thread that we do the following week. So there you go. All right.
Everything is everything.
I need to pop over to this. Hopefully this won't be as long this week, although somehow I have a feeling it will be. There we go.
Oh, off to a good start.
I know. I'm struggling, guys. Where are we at? Do we have the right list?
No, you have to go up to the calendar and do the 16th.
But I did the 16th last time. Or did it just default to some random crap?
It defaults to the current day. Or current week.
14 to 20?
Yeah.
There we go. Apply. Capitan. So you should probably begin with the one that we had in the last weeks if people didn't see an art on the email that you weren't hallucinating.
LPG, I wasn't actually
was not hallucinating.
It actually did have a special dividend on Friday of 70 cents, which I thought it was going to be. And there's a special dividend this Friday on the 13th for AFG. If you are interested in AFG, it has a $1.50 special dividend, but it's...
Am I supposed to put this on here?
No, it's for this Friday. They announced it beyond.
Okay. And the reason that's important is because LPG is a special dividend as well.
Yeah, so like the difference is LPG just gives out like whatever cash they generate in a quarter, they give out a special dividend sometimes. AFG, they have a base dividend. It's like 30 cents or 50 cents or whatever it is, and they give out special dividends whenever they have extra cash. LPG is natural gas and AFG is insurance. So for that's worth. ADM.
ALX.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that one.
You're putting ADM on here. Yeah. Tiny thingy jigger.
It's the corn one that we're in.
Corn. It's absolutely hilarious. Corn. R.
You can do R. ARR.
Okay.
BKH.
ARR. BKH. Black Hills?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm 100% sure BKH.
Yeah,
will be
right.
One.
Bunge. I don't even know how you pronounce that. Carlisle. What? That's like a town that is super close to here.
There's Chevron. You can put that on there. CVX.
I'm right.
SRV.
CVX. SRV.
SRV.
Skis. Very nice.
Oh, so like while we're looking for these this weekend, I've gripped on something super hardcore. Mm-hmm. Basically every stock that's in our portfolios, I created like an evaluation equation, and it's pretty sick. I'll probably break that out at some point in one of the podcasts soon. I don't really feel like looking those up. You're more than welcome to look up all these Eaton Vance ones. I'm pretty sure most of them are sick, but
They're just going to skip them. You're not just going to pick one rando?
No.
All right.
E&B, EQ&R.
E&B, EQ&R.
Now, we were in EQ&R last year, and I got out of it because I didn't like...
Thought I recognized that ticker.
Where it was, and I actually put... I think I put the proceeds into SRV. So. HRZN is one that it's not one that's worthwhile right now, but like it's one if the numbers start improving, that one's totally, it should be on your watch list because it's a tech and life sciences closed-ended fund. They basically it's like a BDC for tech and life sciences. They just lend money out to small technology companies and life science companies.
So we're not putting it on. We're telling people to just put it on their watch list.
Yeah, put it on your watch list.
Okay. Looking for what price?
Oh, you just wait for their financials to turn around like that.
I forgot to do something. Hold on, guys.
It's been crazy.
I have to hide. I forgot to bring up Schwab.
Hide. Oh. Well.
Don't want you to see the logging in.
We disappeared.
I'm just going to look up HRZN to see if it has things over here.
Like we were in that one 3 years ago. I really like it. It reminds me a lot of Hercules Capital,
Right.
HTGC, because they kind of invest in the same things. But this one has just been like a downward trajectory the last couple of years. If it ever turns,
look at the charts.
if it ever turns around,
Yeah, look at that. So if it ever plateau stabilizes,
yeah,
it looks like it might be.
yeah. Let's give it some time. That's why I said put it on your watch list.
Right. So we're looking for a stabilization there if you're going to pop into HRZN. So just,
Because it's a lucrative 20% yield, but like
I imagine you have it on your watch list.
Yes.
We've got a bunch of Invescos.
I don't care about those.
All right, we're
feel
skipping
I
Invesco.
feel like looking them up.
You were just super lazy today.
Well, because it's a whole shitload
Yeah,
of closed-ended funds that I don't like. They're all the same thing. You could literally look up all of them.
Right. Ugh. Same thing with this MF.
Yeah, just keep scrolling. We don't want anything to do with that.
HNHTC? No.
10 cent for 3 months. I don't like that one. MBXG is one that we're in.
okay.
I like that one.
MBXG.
MBXG, actually, we've recouped all of our initial investment, and we're sitting at like $3,000, almost $4,000 in total profit. That's just compounding. It's pretty sick. I like that one.
Very nice.
OMF.
OMF.
Yeah, OMF. You're flipping back and forth here so fast. So fast. Good work.
Shut up.
Good
you always
work.
tell me I'm super slow. Don't even.
S-
Are you just trying to make me feel better because I'm super depressed right now?
Yes.
Oh my god, I just got my freaking...
SBR is Royalty Trust. I
Oh
like.
my god, I just did it.
I like Royalty.
What are we
Trust.
putting on? I'm sorry.
SBR.
Ah. Oh my god. You know what that tastes like? Car oil.
Cotton and sorrow.
Car oil.
Tears.
Okay, I need to like hide these because I just did that twice. Okay.
Oh my god! Just stop. Jesus. SPE. Okay, SPE for the first.
For the first what?
That's the first day or the second day, whatever it
What? Is that all 17th?
is. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's all the 17th. I don't know. I didn't look. Yeah.
Wow.
16th must be a holiday.
It might be a holiday. Is it President's Day?
Something holiday. Martin Luther King was not that January.
Martin Luther King is January.
So it might be. BSM. I like BSM. It's actually on my evaluation of evaluations.
Evaluation of evaluations.
My evaluation. DL at DSL.
Glad.
Yeah, DSL and Glad. The best part about Glad, though, is if you're not like super enticed with Glad, you see that there are other ones in the
Good.
in the Gladstone
Good.
repertoire. There's the Good, which is commercial stuff. If you're not like a fan of commercial, they do have two preferreds there: the Good N and Good O. And Gain is a pretty good. Put Gain down, yeah.
You want Gain on there too?
Yeah.
Orlando again. Gain. Okay. Oh.
Scrollsy. 96%. Wow. That's a one-time.
Oh my god.
That's a one-time payment.
Oh. That would
Okay.
be interesting to see what that actually...
Well, we'll look it up. NLOP.
An LOP.
It's the beauty of this. You dictate what we look up.
I dictate. I have no say in anything. Don't even try to lie to anyone.
Now, I know the one that a lot of people like is that UTG that we just passed, but that one is a utility one that's overvalued, but a lot of people like that one.
What?
DHT, I guess.
Why are you manning?
It's just, I don't know. Not completely sold on it. Scrollsy. AB. Scrollsy. Scrollsy. So what I'm looking at here, like the reason
I want to know.
is you have the yield, obviously the last column. That looks all these look good. Like this one 8.61, but you have a 0.95. So
That means the price of this thing's super low.
and you have this one 7.94. It's 8 cents, and this one's 6.94. But this is like the sweet spot, 6 to 10%. But like 22 cents. I mean, I guess you can put OWL on there. LSCD and LTC.
What was the last one?
LTC.
Oh.
LTC is one I just got out of, and I put the proceeds into DOC, but we'll look at LTC.
Luck.
Lucky Strike, if you know about the cigarettes.
Oh, I was just gonna say that's cigarettes. That's kind of funny. PPG Industries.
Scrollsy, PPG. That's a Dividend Aristocrat, I believe.
We're looking at that one.
I'm pretty sure that's an Aristocrat.
I like.
Or it might even be a can.
I like the paint. So we're gonna go with PPG. Putnam.
I tell you that SMG is a pretty good one.
SMG.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't know. No. And I'll keep beating the table about WIW.
SMG. Are we putting WIW on?
Yes.
WIW. You'll see why when we get to it. I concur with Timothy's assessment there. Is that it?
Yeah, that's good. That's good to start with. I mean, there's a lot of closed-ended funds, but
I feel like last week's list was pretty good.
But we're just trying to cherry pick the best ones.
Are we trying to cherry pick?
ADM's the first one. Let's roll.
Well, how do you ever find anything new if you cherry pick the best ones?
Because I've been through these lists enough to know when I see a new one. But like okay, so this one's kind of pricey, but it's corn syrup, corn.
Oh, this is the one that I actually have red flags about, but Tim does not feel the same sentiment. Because I don't know if they're actually going to crack down on that kind of crap or not. If they don't, yes, it's going to be highly lucrative. But if they do...
Yeah, I like that 5-year chart actually a lot. So
right, down in this blip, 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 blip.
you can...
I would imagine, though, if people are buying or pinched for money, they're probably going to be buying cheaper products, which usually have corn products in them. So I could see why the prices of this would go up because they would be getting more business. Even though people technically are spending less. What am I doing? Looking down at stuff.
You're looking at LSEG first.
LSEG, 6017.
So it's overvalued according to LSEG.
Yes. Does that mean NIX?
Yes, because it actually is overvalued when I look at my...
You don't want to look at anything else?
Nope. When I actually look at my...
Did you know this before we put it on the list?
Yeah.
And we put it on the list for what purpose?
People might be interested in it.
52 cents. So that would go on a watch list. How's it overvalued if it's down in that trough?
Based on the financials, I have it as 49.74 is a buy up 2 points. So I'm at the $50 range.
All right. So Nixie.
So 60 is a bit
Nixie.
optimistic.
Ugh, what are we doing?
But that's a really good company. Like it's a dividend aristocrat. Raises its dividend every year. But
Arr.
its financials are struggling and its payout ratio is fairly high.
Mm-hmm.
Here's an M rate, so these are always fun.
Give me a second. It helps me look at things. All right. AMR is what? Sorry, I cut you off.
Mortgage rate, M rate. This is like, Arbor, ABR.
ABR. It's even lettered close. Whoa, look at that chart.
AG&C.
Now that is like fantastic. It's like leveling out, just going straight
Literally
sideways.
Trade sideways for like 3 years.
You
That's
just want
awesome.
sideways and dividend paying. Like that would be my ideal chart.
But if you look at that, one you
1863.
just rolled. Like you look over here to this side when they're look at these prices, you're like, oh, the price can shoot up to like the $40 or $50 range. But look at this ridiculously low volume.
Right, the volume is a complete
And
inverse.
whenever it plateaued, the volume's steadily kicked up. So what that's telling me is it has the same people in it, and they're just dripping the shares. They're compounding their shares.
So it's finally stabilized right around the whatever it's at.
1862. Yeah, so this one is undervalued. So that's good. Dividend 1647.
It's pretty good pay.
78.
You do for non-gap when it's not there.
24 and 24 is 48 plus 24 would be 68. 72. It's a consensus estimate here is what I would do then if that's not there.
Okay.
And
In the last 72, so that hits it right on.
72, so like it's paid its dividend all the last 4 quarters. It's projected to have more than enough for its dividend the next 4 quarters, so that's good. Has net profit margin, so that's good. And its debt's probably crazy because it is an rate. That's how they make money. They actually purchase debt and then they make money off the debt. And yeah, so that's climate. So this is good. Put on the list.
Oh, put it on the list. What am I looking for? The thing. That. 9.06.
Now I'm telling, I'll be honest. I bought this years ago and I haven't been back in it since, and it's been probably 3 or 4 years. So I wouldn't be buying this, but
Because?
I just like AG&C and ABR better. I just don't want to over allocate myself in my exposure to MREITs.
And there's better ones out there,
I
is
do
what you're
like
saying.
I do like the yield. It's like 16.5% is pretty good for a stock that's traded sideways for 3 years. So that's like you're literally just getting 16.5% return.
Crap. PE ratio somewhere. I saw it. 5.68.
568. What's with all the yelling?
What? Oh,
What's with all the yelling?
I kept the caps lock on. I hate caps. Super annoying. LSEG is 1863.
I do 18.
Or just 18.
Yeah, 18.
Okay. I gotta fix the screaming since apparently you're.
It hurts my eyes.
It hurts your eyes.
It does. It hurts my eyes.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. It hurts my eyes. Me. 1483. Okay. BKH.
I'm pretty sure this is on the list, but
BKH.
let me look. Oh, I have this one.
Here you go.
Let's look at what I have it for. Looking at all the fundamentals.
I'm putting it on.
I think this one's overvalued too. Let's see what the experts say.
85.
Okay. The experts say it's not overvalued. I do. I think it's overvalued by
Look at that chart.
like
That means it's way worse at the.
$8.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with Timoteo here.
But we'll see. Let's look at all the data.
Can they actually pay their dividend? 70 cents on a quarterly?
Yes.
Oh, hell yes. They can
But
do.
we'll scroll up real quick.
What are those?
Those are 2 quarters where they're projected to have less than their dividend, but this should more than cover those 2. So, but like that's so when I'm looking at here, so we'll highlight it real quick. Like this part here, this is their last four quarters of earnings reported. Here's what
Now what that looks like to me is somebody is like seasonal.
here's the experts projections was 194 on this one.
What does this company do?
It's electricity, and here's what their actual earnings produced. What this is what all the experts project for the next 4 quarters. You have the 201 in quarter 1, 51. So I'm looking. You want to look at both of these here. Just this here verifies that this makes sense. First of all, because you'll see a high, low, low, mid, high, low, low, mid. So that it's following its pattern.
Right.
But secondly, what you're seeing is what they actually earned last year, and then what they're projected to earn. So it looks like their earnings are projected to grow, except for the fourth quarter of next year. The fourth quarter next year is going to be a lot less than the fourth quarter of this year. So this would be the year over year where you would do the 201 plus 51 would be 252, then 67 would be 48, so that'd be 319, 419, 435. This is 187 and 38, so that'd be 13, so that'd be 225, 270, 370, 410. So yeah, so they're actually projected to grow their earnings in 2026 over 2025. What I basically just did is I added these up here, 187. I added up the light blue ones, and then I compared it to what they're projected to earn. So I was just doing real quick. And we hold this one in the retirement account. So.
Nice profit margin. And you're gonna look at this stuff.
Their debt's probably going to grow too because they're probably building new infrastructure for electrical
AI
demand.
stuff. Although it's actually stayed pretty consistent, so it almost makes me think they've been ahead of the curve on that. Maybe.
Look at their income. Kapow! $2 billion. But it actually was 2022 was higher at 2.5. But then it went down from 22 to 23 to 24. Then it started ticking back up. So I see why they're actually projecting their earnings to actually grow, is because they think that the earnings are going to continue the pattern from 24 through 25 into 26.
So you could say this is overvalued or not overvalued because
I think it is, but that's only because we've been in it. I know that it's trough that it trades in.
But if it does have all that other stuff going up, it could potentially not be.
Well, the experts say it's not. So.
Right. 70 cents, 393.
I will tell you, though, if you're really interested in BKH, if you go back and look at the earnings.
Hold on. Earnings. Those?
If you look at quarter 2 and quarter 3 of 2025, quarter 2 and quarter 3 of 2025.
You want to get in, you want to wait to get into
If you
it.
wait till after the winter rush, you wait for a few months, you can actually wait for this dip, with this probably been pretty consistent. Ooh, I can't really make heads or tails of that chart.
But you have two dips in this because this is a 3-year period.
So it was like I think if you really wanted to get in this one and get it at the best price, you wait till like May and you can get in and it'll be cheaper than it is in February. That's all I'm going to say about that one.
Makes sense. 7240. I already did those. I just have to do multi-utilities. Whatever the heck that means.
So I like the first one we looked at, ARR, was nice because it literally just had a 3-year sideways chart. You're like, oh, that's nice. Those are really nice when they're sideways like that. But when you have cyclical things like BKH, it's also very nice
because it's a predictable pattern.
You'd be like, oh, well, in quarter 2 it's going to go down, so I can just wait if I don't want to get in. Because $72.40 is slightly elevated. I bet you if it does hit $80.50, it'll be towards October or November. That's just my opinion. What do I know?
Chevron's super pricey.
Super expensive.
But dividend probably king.
It's an aristocrat. It's not a king yet.
Probably pretty close.
It's 182.26. Let's see what LSEG says.
Ooh.
LSEG says
183.84. So about fair market. Look at that, because it's just like whatever the hell happened here.
I would nix it.
Look at that. What happened with Chevron? Oil?
Well, everyone got excited because of
Greenland?
Venezuela, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, I'm not the one to ask about news. Yeah, it did just blop off like that. So that would be a watch this pullback one.
If you really want to get into Chevron, we'll show you a better way to get into Chevron here in a hot minute.
Is it in the list?
Dude, SRV. I'm not sure if SRV holds Chevron.
Okay. A better way to claim that.
Well, you look at $182 to 42. This is a closing fund.
Should I go down?
Go down to what its holdings are. I don't know.
Where I'm going.
Does it hold Chevron? No, it doesn't. But a better way to get Chevron,
Is
this
to
one
find.
it doesn't hold it, but like to find a closed-ended fund that has like a lot of exposure to Chevron. That way you're paying a lot less.
Okay, so CEF means down here. Yes?
Yeah.
So negative 2.26 and 0.25.
Yep, it's about 5% undervalued. That's why we
Okay, so 5% undervalued. Charts.
pretty good though. Like they had a pullback there recently because it offered more shares. Like closed-ended funds can't just print new shares out.
Without voting crap.
Yeah, so they voted for it. The shareholders approved. I forget how many hundreds of millions of dollars it was in new shares. I want to say 200 to 225 million, but I mean I don't remember exactly.
Tim's memory.
It was a lot of shares.
It was a lot of shares. 45 cents.
And that's what that special dividend in December was for, is because they actually did the.
That would have been a nice one to get in.
Yeah, we've been in that one for 2 years.
I know.
But it does pay monthly, and it pays a pretty good percentage for exposure to like a lot of the bigger oil companies. So you're getting 12%, almost 13% for a fraction of what you would pay for if you wanted to get into Chevron or get into Hess or get into Phillips 66, any of those big wigs. Now it doesn't. It's more pricey than EPD, but EPD's yield is only like 8 or 9%, whereas SRV is 13. So 45.
ENB.
I've been reading a lot. I get a lot of emails, obviously, every day. The research and
Tom, he bitches constantly.
AMB's popped up a few times. So
5109.
let's check it out. What's it got going on? I don't like that chart, but okay.
58.9. So this could be a smidgy overvalued, which that right there leads me to believe probably a hell's yeah. What happened to the markets this week? Did everything just like shoot off?
It shot up on Friday, I believe.
72 quarterly. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll get rid of it.
Red flag.
Yeah, yuck.
Cannot
That's
cover
why I never
based
actually.
on
That's why I never actually got into it.
Oh, well, there you go, because that's just
I mean,
buying
you
time.
can scroll up again. You scrolled right past it, but it's projected to be able to cover its dividend for the whole year. But I just don't like the fact
But that's
that.
projected.
Well, here's what they actually made: 34. And for me to.
What is this? Is this another seasonal cyclical thing?
What the hell do they do? I think it's a midstream, but.
Energy infrastructure company.
Yeah, so energy infrastructure. But for like what I was saying before that was like for a 5.6% yield.
There's better options.
I don't like the
Right.
risk of this is they could potentially have 55 cents in quarter for what they just had. Like it's been going down since quarter one, 72, 46, 34. So that downward trajectory to me trumps this potential upswing here for only 5.65%. I could get more than that in a closed-ended fund that you know exactly what the price discounts are.
Mm-hmm. So that's the thought process there. EQ&R.
EQ and R. Now I did like this one. I just got out of it because Agent Orange came back into the White House, and it's a Norwegian. I think it's a Norwegian gas company. It's a foreign gas company. I don't like. We'll find out here in a second if it's Norwegian or not.
Again, another huge run.
Well, there's a Venezuela thing that happened, and there's everyone's worried about the Iran problem.
You'll have to fill me in here because I don't watch news. So this is saying severely overvalued.
Okay, well, the U.S. and Iran have been like talking shit to each other in the news, and like people are worried that like there could be repercussions from all the shit talking.
Okay.
One of the repercussions would be like they like start basically become pirates and taking over ships. In
What is this, Disney?
where is that? Hosan or whatever it's called.
Hosan.
Yeah, okay, this one's off. It's overvalued.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
It's off the list.
Okay, but that might be a watch lister. Because the yield on that's pretty good, right?
It's decent.
Where we at? Oh, 5.2. Not as good as I thought.
But again, here, like if you go back to that, like what we were literally just talking about, it is 37, 37, and 37. So they raised their dividend Q1, and it's been paying 37 cents. They more than can, like, they 3 of the last 4 they've had way more, and then they met it here.
So they probably have a surplus.
So the 76 would lead me to believe they could afford the dividend. It's just the valuation point with this.
You want to get in with only the 5% yield and have that potential pullback. It's a risk that we're not willing to take.
Because even like so you like, so if you do, what's 2786 times 5%?
2786 times 5.
Plus minus 2786. So 2647 would be like your whole dividend.
If it dropped to that level
for the year, so
you'd lose the entire dividend.
I'm betting this one probably drops. Just looking at this, the 23, this one probably drops down to probably the $23-24 range, just based on the LSAG and some other things down here we were looking at. Like they have a high amount of debt still, and the income is a lot. So they have a shit ton of income. So, but I think this one probably does drop down to the $25 range. If you wanted to get into this one, just put it on your watch list and then wait for it to drop to 25-ish
or more
area.
NBXG. NBXG.
It's one of our longest holdings.
Really?
Might be the longest holding in the van life.
Oh, Morningstar. To the bottom.
Morningstar is not a fan of this one.
I don't care. I'm actually learning to remembering. Negative 11.3, negative 14, and negative 13. So it's a smidgy undervalued.
So just do fair value.
Fair value.
Fair value of
Dividend.
Fair value of 14.25.
14.25. You're like, it's fair valued. We're just gonna say stuff.
I mean, it could obviously, because it's
I don't remember what the dividend was.
It's 12 cents.
12 cents, and then the yield was
12 cents a month.
9.64.
The reason I know 14.25, if you must know, is because we've held this one for like 5 years.
Tim knows.
And this one does, like, I don't know. I mean, it obviously could push through that ceiling, but like,
it's not guaranteed. But
like if you look at what it holds a bunch of good shit.
That's what I was trying to go to next. Oh shit. Amazon Meta, whatever the heck that is. Hood.
It's semiconductor, so it holds a lot
NVIDIA,
of.
Microsoft.
It holds a lot of the Mag 7, and then it has a bunch of other huge companies, so it holds a lot of good shit. And what is its exposure? It has 1.25 billion assets under management, which means a lot of people like it, so that's always nice.
Well, that's actually a pretty good looking chart.
I'll go back to the 1 year, and I'll show, like, if you highlight 14.25, which would be about right.
Yeah, I don't like how they do
here,
charts in this.
like right here. It bounces above it, but like if you bought like up to 14.25, you get all this appreciation. So it topped out at 15.50. So you still get $1 appreciation plus the what is it, 9% yield, almost 10% yield.
Yeah, 9.6.
So I wouldn't go above 14.25. That's why I have to buy up to that point.
Okay, there's that one. OMF.
Not to be confused with OMG.
I just wrote OMG. It's like, oh, just rolls off the finger. One main.
Yeah, this is one that a lot of people really like. It's a financial stock, obviously. And it has been upward trajectory for multiple years now.
Not a pullback though.
Since like 2022.
So what's going on with that pullback?
But even if you pull that out, that looks like a bad like that. But like 3-year chart, you'll see that low is actually not.
Oh no, I understand that, but this looks pretty highly valued.
That was the tariff tantrums. Everyone freaked out whenever the tariffs were announced.
But it's trailing around its high.
Yeah, it's super high.
So my point was overvalued, 73.62. So allegedly not. Don't know.
I mean, you can see a lot of stuff in here in the news area. Like lists their price target to 73.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an expert who went on the record saying he expects this one to actually hit 73 in the next 12 months. So that's interesting.
Right.
105.
Ooh, like
So
to
it
see
raised
nice-
its dividend in quarter 4 over quarter 3, 105.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Projected to make more than 105 for all of 2026.
Right.
It's had more than 105 in earnings in 2025. Yep, that one goes on the list.
Okay. 1254.
Shoot.
Hmm.
Just I thought that one would be overvalued.
I did too, actually. Do you want to look at any of this fun?
You can look at the debts at 20. What is that?
22.6. Whatever. I don't know.
22 billion.
I always get confused with billions and not.
Well, it's that's
Values
in
are in
millions,
millions.
so it's 22.7 billion in debt. And his revenue is 6.2 billion, but then you have to think of financials, so they make their money generally from debt and lending and stuff like that. So the 22 billion is not that bad.
Makes sense. Yep. 8.21.
Because you're learning a lot here tonight. Holy
Right?
crap.
I know, you're like very talkative. What the hell's going on? Usually you're in a bad mood. Are you trying to make me feel better?
I'm always in a bad mood. Don't be fooled. I'm probably in a worse mood, not as talkative as I am.
What? You said because you're talkative you're in a
Yeah.
badder mood?
It just happened.
I don't know what just happened. 6.67? 76?
7.6, I think.
That was a weird formatting malfunctor.
105.
$61.76.
I would do 65, not 73.
65.
Yeah. That way, if it does hit 73, you have $8 in depreciation plus your 6% yield.
All right.
Click on the consumer finance. You didn't do that. I thought you were getting better at this.
I was.
I turned my head for 1 second.
And I slide back into bad habits. 24.94.
And generally, with financial ones, you don't want to just rely solely on the price to earnings. You also want to look at like the net investment income because they do invest some of their money. So you want to look at the NII.
What the heck is that?
I have to redo it because like
Don't you tell me this nonsense here.
it glitched out.
Am I typing the right ticker?
I don't know what you typed in. I'm busy telling stories about PEs and NII and shit like that. We'll click on that one, see what it brings up. Okay, go down to...
Hold on. I want to go over and double check. Really?
It's SBR. I know it's SBR.
Oh, you do know it's SBR?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to go and do what now?
Go to the news section. No, so I don't know what. Like it's
Didn't
just
change
not,
ticker?
It's just not bringing up the chart, but that's fine. We can look at everything else.
Ex-Dividend, 28 cents monthly. So take that times 3. Definitely makes that, right? $1.70.
Yeah.
PE, no clue. What's going on with this one? 96% profit margin?
It's a royalty, so like it's they
95.
should have zero debt, which it does because it's a royalty. They basically own the land that people use.
That's crazy.
And
I have no debt. This is all crazy
they
cash.
make 83 million
In the millions.
Mm.
Jesus. And no debt. I would like to own that company.
Well, let's look at the rest of it and see if it's.
I did look at the rest of it. No idea.
What's the LSEG say?
I don't even know what the price is. It's just like, we have no data. LSEG says.
We're going to Yahoo Finance.
This is like not cool, man. Yahoo. Is there like Olympics going on? I keep seeing these things in Google.
Yeah, the Winter Olympics on.
Oh, I guess that would make sense.
SBR,
For those of you
SBR.
who do not know, I am the most non-news frequenting person.
Sports ball.
Yeah, I was gonna say Super Bowl surprised me on Sunday. That's how out of it I am.
So 69.20.
Analysis?
Do analysis. Yeah. She's got nothing.
Got nothing here either. What's
Go to analyst insights maybe. Nothing. I don't know.
this one's one we need to go find at other places.
Yeah. Go into what the hell's that one called? Hold on. It is called stockanalysis.com.
Free online stock information.
Let's go into the top there. It says company or stock symbol and type in SBR.
SBR. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, we have a chart. Holy crap balls.
Do the 1 year.
1 year. All right.
Decent. Okay, and then go into financials.
What the hell's that at? Oh, okay.
And hold on, scroll back up. Okay.
Balance sheet.
Scroll down. Revenue. Okay, scroll up again real quick. What the hell? Ratios. That's what I was looking for.
Ooh. Okay.
PE's 12.85.
Okay.
But it looks like it's overvalued if you scroll.
Take it. Take it. I don't know what we're doing here.
12. You see right here, I just saw the 12.85. You look at it,
Yeah.
looks like it's overvalued compared to itself.
Oh, this is a nifty to itself compared to her.
Right. It is. And then you got your return on equities. Pretty good.
Holy shit.
That's pretty good.
986%.
Dividends, payout ratio. Yeah, put this one on the list. Just have to take a roundabout way to get to it. So if you want to look up like that, the stock analysis is actually really good for looking up like ratios and
Stuff.
and financials that like if you can't
Does
find
it actually
in
have the dividend?
brokerages. 28.
That one?
Yeah, 28 cents.
Okay, 28. Profit margin was actually back on this one.
It was like 95 or some crazy shit.
Right. 95 even, yeah. So we'll throw that up in here if that information's even accurate.
So I think this one.
And you said PE was back on that ratio thing?
So yeah, financial ratios.
1285?
12.85. Now, what I will tell you about royalties, if they're strictly royalties with no debt, the price to earnings doesn't matter. All that matters is the cash flow.
Is it that number? 69.96?
69.86 is its price.
Okay.
And I would say
So we had nothing in Yahoo, so no idea on that. And what do you want to do for peer to PE to peers? Since we have PE to itself.
yeah, just do just add those up and divide by whatever.
Add them up and divide by whatever.
I would just say so do 1186, 1096.
Oh no! Read them off.
1096, 1015, 1050, and 1235. Divided by 5. 1116 is what I put in there. We'll make a note that
PE to self.
PE to self because everything's great, gravy. And
you
I would
put-
say, I think it's a fair value, so I just put 70.
70. I was actually just thinking the same thing. SPE. Hopefully this one's in here.
That was crazy. I'd never actually encountered where it wasn't in anything before.
It's just like, we don't have data. No data compute.
Morningstar likes this one.
Oh, wait.
Charts are trading sideways for like the last year. Nice. Okay.
That is interesting. That's a heck of a...
Well, what's it hold would be my question to do that. Total return fund.
NBXG. Haha.
So it looks like it has a bunch of closed-ended funds. Okay.
A closed-ended fund that holds closed-ended funds.
Yeah. It's a lot like Triple Y. So scroll back up to that one. So it lowered its dividend. Okay.
Negative 9.5. And negative 11.
Overvalued.
So overvalued.
Like it lowered its dividend. I know when you saw that, like in December, it said 70 cents, but like you just disregard that because like some closing funds will just give you a heap of cash at the end of the year. And if you look at the previous months, it was 10.9 or 0.1098, and it was at 0.1086. So it actually lowered its dividend by about whatever that is, 10% ish around there.
BSM 15.15. LSEG says 15.
Oh, BSM. Hold on. I know this one.
I know this one. What do you know this one?
I know this one.
Charts aren't too bad. Actually, that looks 3-year looks really good. Oh no, LSEG saying it's overvalued.
17 is the actual 5.2 point. Anyway, let's see if everything else passes mustard. 30 cents
quarterly. 40 cents.
But look, it didn't meet it to them, but then it smashed it there. Scroll up. Means they're probably going to drop the dividend. But okay.
Didn't they just do that?
They kind of do, like whenever they have cash, they just say, this one's kind of dependent on. Scroll and look at 2024. No, they do. They drop it like every year, it looks like. Okay, go scroll down a little bit. So it does grow its dividend by 1%, but it looks like it's been dropping its dividend.
That doesn't make sense. How's it growing but dropping?
5 year is 1.2%. I think this one, because it's a metals and mining one, I think they just kind of, whatever they have is what they pay out.
Even though it seems consistent.
Yeah.
Damn, look at that profit margin. 63%.
Should have minimal debt. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of debt. It has more than enough money to make up. So yeah, so put this one on the list. We'll have to make a note that it's probably going to drop its dividend at some point in 2026.
This is BSM, right?
Yes.
Okay. Didn't think I was hallucinating there. 1234.
It's 1235.
Whoops.
Do this so like all over the place, don't you?
That's because I can't remember numbers. I take ones that are easy to do duplicates out. I don't know. Don't ask. My brain does weird shit.
So it's 218.
I think this one said
It's
15
it's
and
17.
15.
It's 17.
Oh, okay.
I just did the valuation.
Oh, okay. With Tim's new nifty chart.
This weekend.
DSL.
Look up the other PE versus its peers.
I just had a flashback. Dixicum.
What?
What?
Go.
What? You don't have to be so sassy pants. You were doing really good there. In good mood. I just ruined your life, didn't I? Yes.
I'm always in a good mood. Now this is a bond fund that's ran by some guy that's supposed to be really good at running bond funds. The DSL and DLY are the same. Like they're the same company. So there's two really big bond funds that come out of these. That doesn't look very good. That doesn't look very good at all. Oh, okay, that looks pretty good. this one's overvalued, but we'll see.
I was gonna say the opposite. No,
It's
I
overvalued.
was wrong. Mixing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Overvalued. How did I know that? I don't know.
You said Glad's on the list.
It should be. Normally those ones, Glad and Gain, are both on the list, but we'll see.
1896. Whoa, look at that Humpty Hump.
Yeah, for that drop, that's a nice time to buy it right down there when it hit the bottom.
Right? It's like smacking off that
'Cause it
massive
bounced
resistance point. Look at that massive boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Mm.
Although, if it hits it again, that means it's gonna, like, break through that shit.
Yeah. So interesting.
Very much so. 21. Yeah, okay, so it's undervalued. That means this should go on the list, right?
So it's 45. We'll see. It's 45. 50. 50, 50, 52, 40. So yeah, so far so good. Yeah, on the list. There's like 8 different things to look at. That's gone up the last 3 years. That's interesting. So that's a red flag, but everything else is good.
What's a red flag?
The debt's gone up the last 3 years, but the revenue hasn't.
What's this do?
It's a BDC of some sort.
Okay. And that means what with regards to that red flag?
Well, the debt. If the debt's going up, the revenue should be going up. It makes me believe that something going on behind the scenes here at GLAD that I should know about.
GLAD. 952.15. It does perhaps look that way.
Interesting. This one I would be careful. Like if you're thinking about this one, I would be careful because there is a possibility that it falls below that 1850 floor that it's had for 5 years.
Yeah, just the way that, like I said, when something hits a resistance point, it's really hard to show this because of the way this thing works.
So it could.
But that line that's sitting there is kind of showing that resistance point because you can see that it hit it there, it rode it there, it pivoted there, and now it hit it again here and hit it again here. But the fact that it came back so quickly, usually they test resistance points 3 times, and whatever happens on the third one is going to tell you which direction it goes.
So I'm saying, like, if it breaks through, like, the 1850, it could probably fall to, like, it's low.
Right, it'll go down to the next one, which is, according to this chart, down here in... What the hell is that?
17.
No, that's lower than... That's like 16-ish. No, maybe 17. Depends on what
17 around
scope it is.
there. So if it falls through 18,
1744.
1850, it could go down to 17. So just be
Right.
prepared. That's why you like to have that dividend cushion
Cushion.
of 10%-ish around there, because it can fall 10% from $20 would be
Do I need to do math?
$2. So it could fall down to like 17 and still be profitable.
Cushion.
Cushion.
Listen to you, weirdo. Cushion.
I think Gain's better, but we'll look.
Gain.
This is like we were in Gain 2020, right around COVID.
Wow. I like the chart better so far.
Yeah. I think this
Oh
one's.
yeah, look at that.
I
That's
think-
like straight sideways.
I think this one's better, but
And if you were literally in this and saw this drop, I would have sold something to like get in here. Any dry powder would be like boom boom. And then if it, oh yeah,
only if the stuff makes sense.
75, right?
So it's about fair value.
Which
so
makes sense based on that chart. 80 cents monthly or 8
8
cents
cents
times
at
3.
24.
Right. 21.
So they've go down. Like this one's on the shit list. That 125 is not accurate. Their NII must be dirt income. Income went up a lot though. Back to the balance sheet. Debt. See, that's normally what happens when debt goes up, income goes up for these BDCs. Let nix it.
Nix it?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Just because of that.
Because it can't cover the dividends, so it's going to have to borrow money to pay its dividend or cut its dividend.
What was the yield on this? 6.8, yeah. I'd have to agree with Tim on that one. That doesn't have enough cushion in case something does go. Ooh, this is the one that's special. Do we need to do anything different with this one?
No, I just have to look at it.
I meant like look up somewhere else.
No.
NLOP. NLOP.
You're getting that big a dividend for $20. Holy shit, okay. Alright, let's take a look-see here at this. Okay, that's a pretty decent looking sideways chart, isn't it?
Holy crap. What's the volume on this? Because this doesn't look like... This looks like this might have a volume issue.
It's like 500,000.
Okay. Look at that.
Click show more. Doesn't make any sense.
Tim's like, how do I not know about this one?
It doesn't make any logical sense. So a $6.75 special dividend. Scroll down. So this one just drops special dividends, like, interesting. So there's no like regularity to this one. It just looks like it drops the special dividends the last 2.5 years, whenever they have money left over after earnings. But the special dividends they're dropping are ridiculous for a $20 stock. Holy crap! Okay. Okay, close that. Let's keep looking. Scrolls you down. That's good. That's ass. You can just tell by looking at the earnings if you scroll up. Like it's losing money, but again, because it's a REIT, like they do different things. They use like AFFO and FFO and stuff like that. I would get rid of this. I'm not a fan.
Wouldn't recommend it. Would you play this though, just to get the dividend?
Probably.
I was just thinking about some of that dry capital we have sitting around. You want me to put it at the bottom just for like
No.
your reference later?
Get out. It's gross. That's just grotesque.
And usually when companies drop big dividends like that, the day that they issue them, they do drop price of shares. So if you would try to churn into this to just get that dividend payout, you might have to sit in it for a while to get back, to be able to get out.
1506.
That chart.
It's been churning upwards.
That's a heck of a fly up there.
Been churning upwards for 3 years, 5 years, but okay.
Dang,
well, that chart's pretty nice, actually.
Overvalued more than likely, but nice chart.
Mm-hmm.
16, 17. What is this? 15. So it's saying it's undervalued, allegedly.
Quarterly, so it looks like it just pays a portion of whatever it earns. So that I kind of
Ex-Dividend 41. That's a big one by comparison.
I kind of like when companies do that, though. I'd rather than like.
That's a high one, 41. Or maybe not. Let's check.
They just pay what they make. They're like, oh, we only made this much. That's what Calm does. Like the problem with Calm, the reason we got out of it before it shot up to $100 was because it paid a penny dividend. And I was like, I'm good. But the dividend prior to the penny was like $3. So I was like, huh.
Wow, they really haven't had one too high.
But their 5-year dividend growth's kind of shit. Just scroll down there real quick. Scroll down. So it's not really growing its dividend because it's 10 years only 3%, which is like inflation, and then 5 years negative. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's an interesting jump up there. What's going on with this stuff here, huh?
41,
they have massive.
They can pay.
Yeah, that's why they had a massive.
So look, scroll up to their dividends: 15, 24, 18, 17, 15, 24. So like, yeah, that's what they do. They just pay out.
Interesting.
what they make. So I kind of like companies like that. Yeah,
Right.
put on the list.
You're like, I like that.
Oh, I like when they do that rather than try to like force
Force something,
a
right?
round
And then take on debt or do something,
round
right?
peg into a square hole.
Like we always talk about how like variable dividends kind of suck when you have like steady income needs, but they're actually
When they're done responsibly, they're actually okay.
right from a,
Like
from a business standpoint.
XYLD and JPQ are the two of our biggest variable dividend holders. Like you never know what you're getting. Same with AIPI and FEPI. Like you never know. It's like it's a crapshoot basically. But so long as like the structure underneath is okay and they're not shooting out more than they can afford, I'm cool with variable dividends. I
do
don't
not
care.
know what the hell just happened with me key mashing.
What the, you just like
And I
glitched.
don't know. Like everything.
You just like glitched out for no reason.
Did you let the cats out?
No, they didn't want to come out. They wanted to sit there and meow at me about getting fed, and I was like, I'm good.
They
You're
want
good.
fed again. Those fatties.
So 41, 11.01% on 219.
I can't remember how much this one was. 1617 and 1506.
Look up its peers.
I'm going. I actually remembered.
You never do. You always forget that step. You're like, oops.
It's because it's like weirdly hidden. 2373. I think we have one on here that's that.
I don't know what we have on here. It's just all over the place.
Oh, that's not always a bad thing. Do we have one of those? No, we don't. So I feel like we looked it up and probably nixed those other ones. AB should maybe be on here. Unless I'm confusing that with
Maybe
something else.
I believe it's an investment firm. Oh, I know this one too. Hold on.
Oh, was it Ernie's thing?
Oh, I know this one. Hold on. That's what I have. Let's see what they say.
You checking? 4033.
Okay, well, go with that. But I have 45. Based on earnings, I have $45 as a buy up 2 point. This one has 40.33, so we'll go with 40.33.
Well, based on the chart, probably agree with the consensus on the LSEG. Is this overvalued? Not quite.
Fair value.
Right, 96 cents quarterly. 96 dead on balls.
Okay, scroll up there to their dividend again. So I think they had another one that kind of 105, 80, 76, 80, 76, 86, 86, 96. We don't know because I'm going to see 80, 80 go up. 80, 76, 76, 86, 86. So the 96 is their earnings for that one. So I'm betting dollars that this was $1.05. That's why it was $1.05. But yeah, so I couldn't afford his dividend. But I'm getting
90.
Yeah, this is a good one.
What was that number?
90.
11. Accuracy.
Accuracy is everything when it comes to data.
Certain things you're like, I just rounded up. Like, okay.
Speaking of rounding it up, I was doing research for the podcast that we're going to record. And one of the things that people are doing in 2026 is automated roundups. They're using AI to round up like all the time. Like whenever they go on their, I guess there's apps where if, like you spend like $136.80 on your electric bill, it rounds it up to 20 cents, and then it takes the 20 cents, puts it into like a separate account that you then transfer to your brokerage account. That's how people are investing. They're doing the roundup thing to invest anymore.
That's actually really smart.
It's interesting.
It's taking that, like, hidden behind the scenes type crap to another level. But yeah, like, it's amazing what you don't realize you lose, like, when you're not paying attention to those micro things. Kind of reminds me of Office Space. Remember how they were doing the penny roundups or whatever it was, and then they had the decimal in the wrong spot?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh my god, I'm going to jail. Oh my, we should rewatch that. We talk about Office Space all the time with the computer bashings. 40.33, 39.91.
I can tell you, just looking at those numbers, that 40.33 is low. 39.91.
Should we bump it?
No, but that's what LSEG's saying. But I'm saying like 45 is low, and my 45 was low. Like that one's gonna pop off. You wait. Everyone wait. And when
It was said here and now in the live.
when it pops off, I'll be like, how do we know that? Well, like you saw, like their
Yeah. There's
profit
the
margins plus
numbers.
like how their revenue and everything. Like that one's gonna pop off. That one's gonna be crazy when they lower interest rates. Ew. Ew again. Not a fan. But let's see what L6 says. 1939.
$12.97 was the price, so it's undervalued according to that. Dividend 23 cents.
24. So it can afford its
Was
dividend.
it quarterly? Yeah. Okay.
So it can afford its dividend. Everything looks good. 13.16 is good. I mean, put on the list, but ugh. I guess everyone can't be number one, huh?
Oh my god. Of course everyone can't be number one.
Oh my, that chart was horrible.
Should I write bad chart?
No, that's just awful. Yeah.
Oh no, Tim. Look what I forgot.
Oh, imagine that.
You're supposed to be gut checking me and you are falling down on the job.
I figure you don't want to hear it, so I'm saving conflict.
What? Since freaking when?
About 25 minutes ago.
Oh, you butt-hard. Butt-tard. I do not...
There's no way in hell this one's worth what they're saying.
1939? Are you going to change it?
Yeah.
It is at 12.97.
Yeah, I would do 14. If it goes up to 19, whoop-de-doo, you got a whole shitload of money, but I wouldn't spend more than 14
Whoop-de-doo, Basil. Especially
On
since it's 7%.
on that
You.
trash chart.
Right, it could be. Oh, man. I'm going to hiccup again.
I wonder if people actually like this. I don't even know.
I don't know. We get no feedback. I'm actually curious. If anybody's
Click on
watching,
AB once.
will they...
That's the same thing as with 2376.
Is it?
Capital markets.
Well, why didn't we just go with that then?
I wasn't even paying attention. I was telling stories.
It's better. Better to tell stories.
SCD we were in 2024. We got out of it and got into SPFC that we then got out of and put our money into MSIF. SCD, I don't like it, but okay, we'll see
Well, let's see what the numbers say. I don't like that chart. It's actually not bad on the 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be undervalued according to whatever the hell.
It holds all the good stuff. Look at that. Apple, Marvel, Google, Broadcom, whatever.
Qualcomm.
PP&L, EPD. So it holds a bunch of really good companies. 9% yield.
9% is a good number. Very nice. Let's look at this stuff. Negative 6.3. So technically undervalued, but
Scroll up the dividend once. Wow.
overvalued.
When did I get out of this?
When?
That's not why. I don't know. I got out of it like it was just bad.
Isn't this overvalued?
Yeah, it's bad. Get rid of it.
Why did I get out of it? What?
I don't know.
No, but why wouldn't you get out of it if it becomes overvalued?
Allegedly. Like Nvidia's.
So then why are you asking why'd you get out of it? Because it makes a lot of money?
P and Palantir were both overvalued, and I just said, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, what happened with Palantir recently?
It's been down about 20-something percent, 25%.
Yeah, it shit the bed. Putting it mildly.
Now, we were in LTC until like a month ago, and we actually traded this one for DOC, but let's see why I did that. Let's look.
3802. If you got out one of those high points, I could see potentially why that happened. Because it did just like shoot up.
Because I'm a big proponent for getting into healthcare REITs because the population is aging and they all need like care. So
Is
like
that what this is?
Yeah, it's
30 at 14 versus, right around fair market.
it pays 19
Steady
cents
old
a
19
month.
cent
So that's,
semi-truck choo-chooing.
57. Ew.
What in the heck is this?
Oh,
Did you get out before that happened?
Yeah.
What metrics were you looking at? Because Tim just like, I don't know what he does. I swear to God. He's like, I got out before I knew this happened somehow.
Look at that grossness. But
Oh
even
my
looking at
God.
like only one of the next 3 quarters they can afford their dividend. So scroll down. Okay, that's not terrible.
No, not terrible, but
Debt's been decreased a lot. So what happened with LTC
yeah, do tell.
was it was only paying me 19 cents a month, and I only had a few shares, and I wasn't like I didn't think the yield justified the risk because this one's a risky actually real estate trust
Because
their earnings are projected to
Yeah,
be
it is only
to
6.12.
be bad. It's only yields 6%, and the chart, like you see how fucking volatile it is. Do the 1 year again. Look how volatile that is. Even though it like technically went up in a year, like by 12%.
Yeah, I would look at that though as band trading.
Ugh. And so I got out of it, and
What'd you get out at?
34.80 or something like that.
So like right around. Above where the heck it's even sitting at? There's no way.
When did I get out of it? I got out of it.
Don't you have your computer?
I got out of it in January, beginning of January.
That would have been this very bottom.
It's fine. Still made a lot of money in it, so we're good because you pull the 3 year out. We've been in it since over here somewhere.
Okay.
Still made a lot, but look how volatile that is. That's crazy. Just like it's not worth the 6% for all the volatility because there's days
Because
where
it could always shoot down a crap ton, which I wouldn't actually be surprised when this number hits like news.
Well, they already reported.
I know they reported it, but like once it sinks in, I'm assuming they like mold that over somehow.
I personally think it's overvalued and it's too volatile to hold. So I think it should be like in the 32 range. And it's at the 38 range.
Okay, and we have enough just in case these last couple are not.
Well, I know SMG is pretty good, but I don't know how good it is.
PPG.
This is a dividend aristocrat. So
PPG, the paints.
it might even be a king. I
Holy
forget.
crap, 198, 129. Yeah, I can see how this is. What happened there?
People are all about painting, but that's not anywhere good if you look at.
Yeah, no, it's longer term.
So it finally turned around. It looks
Right, it does look like it pulled out of this like slumpy.
like. Oh, that slump it was in.
What the heck are they selling? Are they just? It says chemicals. Does that make them?
123.72. They
Dividend went up.
should be able to afford their
71.
dividend.
Yeah, they really should be. But that was,
No, because they make a lot of money. PPG makes a lot of money.
and that's even on the low end. Holy shite balls.
But to me, it's carry on.
Carry on.
Carry on.
What do you mean carry on? Look at
That's-
that debt.
That's increased a lot in the
Oh,
last
it
couple
was-
of years.
Came down and it went back up.
Makes a lot of money though. It's 15 billion, but that's not as much as it was. But look back out of COVID 2021, it was like that. It was good. Everyone was like fixing their fucking houses during COVID. So like,
This has actually prospered during the
yeah, I don't
vid.
like this one, but the reason why is because it's 2%, even though it is a dividend.
Does it make the list or no?
No.
Okay. Because there's too many other ones that would rank above it.
Yeah,
Okay.
on the list.
So
of
it's not worth me
dividend
wasting the time?
No.
But if you're interested in dividend growers in general,
on the
there-
list of
there's a
dividend
one.
aristocrats, that's probably bottom 10%. this one probably should be cyclical, but
You
we'll
know, I just had a thought.
see. It's not cyclical. What the hell?
Sorry.
How's it not cyclical?
It's a 5-year. That might be too many to like see the rotations. Cyclical in what way?
It's fertilizer.
Well, there's your fertilizer.
So people don't use it in the winter. I mean, I guess it is because October it dipped there and then October it dipped there.
Right. So
I mean,
when
went
we
up.
look at the patterns, the 5 years too hard.
But October there it was up.
Levels out. Yeah, I don't know. There must have been like a.
Must have been an Indian summer.
My dad must have loaded up on.
People had to keep their grass green.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
What are we looking at? LSEG 72.2. So it's saying it's pretty good undervalued. I'd say that's potentially true.
It's like 7%, if that.
3.96, so low. But you said this is a
It's a dividend grower.
dividend grower.
I think it is.
66
Oh.
Ooh, that's not good there.
Ooh. But it's cyclical. Again, during the
Right.
winter, it's down.
Mm-hmm.
During the spring and summer, spring's its big time, and then summer.
Right. Because everybody fertilizes in the spring. Puts down pre-emergent, crabgrass prevention, yada yada. That tenacity.
So it is growing. So that's interesting. Okay, scroll down.
Yeah, this is one you got to think a little harder for.
This is much like the first one we talked about with cyclical. Like, if you wait until the fall to get this one, or even the winter.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going to get into it, now would be the time to get into it because it's going to go up in the spring and summer. You could put it on the list if you want to. It's not going to be in the top 10, so that's up to you.
I'm not going to waste my time.
Okay.
But for those of you who want to stick it on a watch list, like, there you go.
This is one to buy in December, January.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Going back into here, right around Christmas, right around when everybody else is doing all sorts of other stuff. Look at that. Yeah, so you missed the window. So this would just go on a watch list to be repinged for like following seasonal.
I don't know if can you do that with your watch list. Can you hey tell me
You
about?
can put it in your phone.
Tell me about this one in October so I can remember.
This
more.
is one I would literally do like a Google calendar.
Because this one,
alert.
if I was going to do like people
Should I put this on the Google Calendar alert?
People do momentum trading, or they do like
Band trading.
stuff like that. Stuff that has like programs and algorithms. I would literally put that on that one because you know it's going to go up in April, May, June, July. You know it's just going to.
And then dividends are just gravy.
No, this one, inflation protected. Now I know this is going to be controversial to some
explain a
people,
little bit.
but inflation's high. It's not as low as it's being reported, and it's getting higher. And so I like having at least a portion of my portfolio designed to have protection from inflation, because it's until like we get down to 2% inflation again, if we do, which I don't think we're going to. The problem with it is, like, the pro is like it's inflation protected. That means it should go up more than the rate of inflation. The con is it's basically all it holds is treasuries. That's how they fund it. So if you don't have any confidence in the American dollar and the treasuries, well, then you probably shouldn't get into it.
I mean, the way things are going right now, I don't know.
But I think it's overvalued. Let's check it out. But it does pay you every month, and you can get out. It has pretty liquid ins and outs.
Negative 10 there, negative 10 there, negative 11. So it's saying a smidgy overvalue.
Yeah, it's overvalued. It should be because of interest rates are still elevated and inflation is quote 2.7%.
Quote.
So get rid of it. But that's one to keep on your radar. Like that's like maybe not that one in particular, but like you should have inflation protection in your portfolio.
Right. Do your magic.
Oh, are we done?
I have something in my eyeball.
How many are there? 1, 2, 3,
11.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay.
Right, you double checked that? I could have just been lying.
It's 11.
Or false memorying. Memorying? Yes. Bam, 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 bam.
Man, this pains me.
What? Getting rid of it?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I love that stock, so don't think this is a personal vendetta or anything like that. Like, that's why I said it pains me.
Just because of the metrics. This is how unbiased he is. He's way better than I am.
I don't know. I don't trust this one. I'm pretty sure they're going to drop their dividend, so we'll cut their dividend.
See, my notes are helpful. Sometimes.
I know this one here is this is a farce. That number is inaccurate, but whatever.
Are you using that to not put it higher because of that? As a safety protocol?
No. I like these other two are better than it, but I think these three here are fantastic.
Yeah, BKH is really good. We're in both of those, correct?
We're in all three of those. And we're in that one. We're in that one, we're in that one, we're in that one, we're in that one.
Well, is that giving you a red flag that maybe we should get out of BSM?
No.
Okay.
I'm not in it for
Yield?
the yield. This is one that pays a dividend and I think is going to keep growing.
Ah.
Because it's metals and mining. So
then why would it drop the dividend?
Because they...
How the hell do they do dividend growing if they drop dividends?
They don't do dividend growing.
Thought you just said growing the dividend.
They're going to cut their dividend.
Yeah. Didn't you just say dividend growing, or do you mean price growing?
Price growing.
Oh,
the
okay.
price is going to appreciate.
I misunderstood that then. I was like, you inconsistent fool.
I think I like this one better than that one. But I really like that. I really like that number there. Even if it trades sideways, which it looks like it is, that's still a 16% yield, which is better than the market.
You're moving it up, aren't you? Yeah, I saw it. I knew it. I know how you think.
Okay, there it is. We hold this one, Dividend King. We hold this one just because I don't want to have to hold a bunch of energy companies independently, so I just find a closed-ended fund that holds a lot of the ones that I'm interested in.
Right, and energy companies are probably going to go up because of the AI thing and the demand of...
We hold this one. Although it says capital market, it's actually an investment firm. And we hold this one. Again, this is metals and mining. So, like, getting a 8% yield on the metals and mining stock is really good. We held this one in your mom's account, like, 3 or 4 years ago. I like this one because it's royalty. So, like, this doesn't really matter. This doesn't really matter. This doesn't really matter too much. All you're worried about is the yield because of basically they're just paying out whatever they make in rent and whatever to you. The problem with royalties is there's going to come a point if they're piss poor managed where like their land runs out. Like if they're drilling for oil on their land, they get proceeds from the oil, but the oil is going to go away. So if they're just stagnant and they actually don't like purchase more land, which would then lead to higher debt and everything, then at some point they're going to go away.
So it's like a cash money too. Yeah.
Yeah. There's the list. There's the 10 from the list. I mean,
that
obviously
one had no debt, right? SBR.
Yeah, that's a really good list. So like, if you have money, dump it.
Dump it.
Dump it.
Into
any of the top
into the list.
Do that. Any of the top 8.
So there you have it. Oh, I've been slacking on comment looking. Sorry if I screwed up, guys. Oh, okay, cool. We have none.
But if none of those tickle your fancy, let's see what. Like, we'll just do a cursory glance of what next week looks like, and then we'll.
Oh, our bit rate's low. I actually wondered what the hell was going on with that before. I'll have to.
I don't know.
Does that mean I need to freaking fix the internet again?
I don't even know what any of that means.
All right. Well.
Let's look up for next week.
Oh, look for next week. I'll do that.
Just in case people weren't enamored with that list, which I wouldn't know why, because I was basically just selling stocks today. I'm like, look at this one here, and look at that one.
Mm.
21 to 28. end of the month usually has a whole slew of them. But let's look. So, not great. Skywalker, that one's pretty fun. SPGI is pretty fun. Yeah, so I'm not seeing anything really great, but then the last day of the month's gonna have like everything.
Is that what happens?
Yeah.
It's gonna be slim pickings next week, isn't it?
Ooh, this is. Ooh.
Are we just gonna say take a break and say
Ooh.
screw it?
If you don't like this week's, then I would hold cash for a couple weeks. I mean, we'll go over this next week, but there's only.
Yeah, we might not even have 10 next week.
There's nothing really that says, "Hey, buy me."
Yeah, that literally might be a no-go next week.
And we'll have 10. It's just that'll be gross.
That'll be gross. I can't believe you'd even put them on the list. All right, guys. So since we had
stocks going dividend next week, like it's not.
I know. You're so semantic. I would not force things, but that's me. I'm not the anal retentive one here. All right, so if you have questions, again, or if you want other stocks evaluated, drop them in the comments, and we will evaluate them first thing on next week's live stream.
Mm-hmm. And I might actually, if someone ever commented with the stock, I'd actually bust out my new formula and be like, "Here's my equation."
So somebody just throw one in the chat. I want to see this.
Here's my equation.
Look at his face. He just lit up like a momo.
I worked on it, and
Oh my god.
I was having a problem with relying on the experts
Right.
for their data. So then I was like, I have to create something that incorporates the expert's opinion into it, but it's not the sole reason why we get into a stock. Like most of the time when you see a price target, it's because the experts say, "Oh well, the finances are saying it should make this much next year." So I created a formula that actually encompasses like earnings versus payout ratio versus the experts thing, and I came up with 2 different ways to determine growth, and then I take the growth with the earnings per share, and I came up with a valuation equation. It is sick.
Is it sick?
It is sick.
All right. So we will see you guys next week.
See you guys next week.
Bye-bye.